Hello everyone, Indie Bird Productions here with my review of the LEGO Monster Fighter set 9463, the Werewolf. This set was released back in 2012. It came with 243 pieces, the 2 builds, including the tree and the little car there, and you can see the Werewolf as well as the Monster Fighter as our 2 minifigures. So all that was for $20. If you want to get this set used, it'll cost you around $18, and if you want to get this set new, it'll cost you around $40. So all that information is off of Brick Set. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the minifigures. Taking a look at our Monster Fighter here, you can see that he has some nice printing all throughout his body with some of these kind of dark tan, just overall kind of paleontologist look to him. You can see some silver bullets, which are the most effective against werewolves, as well as more silver bullets on the front, and what seems to look like some compass, rope, and a map, and a little shirt pocket. So that all makes for a pretty great print there. Then you can also see he has some yellow hands because he is just a normal old minifigure. Then you can see he has this little, like, you might be able to see it with his hat off. He has this little eye patch goggle kind of steampunk look to him. So I do like that, as well as this beard. And he is also, like his car, very reminiscent of some of those older Egyptian Orient Expedition sets. So if you do like those sets and have a nostalgic love for them, I definitely advise getting this guy because he's kind of updated to those. And then you can see his gun here is just a tranquilizer piece, as well as kind of like this telescope to the top to help him aim. So that's pretty much this figure. Taking a look at our Werewolf minifigure here, he has some blue kind of jeans with some rips showing his fur under there. Do a little 360. Then you can see that he probably was once a lumberjack because he has a plaid kind of t-shirt with some overalls. And then you can also see some fur poking out, as well as his brown arms to indicate that he is a werewolf, as well as some claws clipped in, which are glow-in-the-dark. So after this clip, I'm going to show you some of the glow-in-the-dark features of him. So if you actually pop off his head, I'll show you the prints a bit more. You can see the back one a little bit better with some of that overall printing, as well as some rips showing some fur. And then for his overall like head mold, you can see a grin or like snarling wolf face with some little eyes, as well as a nose and some ears, and then kind of like some dark brown detailing, as well as some fur, which kind of looks like Sonic's hairdo. And then if we just pop that on, I'll give you another 360 for you to look at his head. So that's pretty much our werewolf. As you can see here, his hands are glowing there. Very cool. Taking a look at the little car build of the set here, it's very reminiscent of some of those older Egyptian style adventure sets. So I really do enjoy that with some of the Johnny Thunders. You can see that it has 4 little headlights here, as well as a nice grill piece. And this is actually, up in the front, a metallic frog, which I'm pretty sure is exclusive to the set, possibly. And I really like that. Then you can see some smaller wheels up in the front here, as well as some kind of larger, bulkier wheels up in the back to kind of give it that nice little slight angle. And then you can also see there's like a little windshield piece here, as well as some of these pistols right here that were seen in my last week's Monster Fighter video used as actual pistols, but here they're used as kind of like exhaust vents, which I do enjoy. Then you can see a little white steering wheel up in the front right here, which can rotate. Very simple. Then you can see some nice little curves all throughout the build, kind of to give it that car vibe to it. And then you can also see some little red backlights so that it can back up. And then if you actually want to take your minifigure and put him in the seated position, then you can just pop him in there, and he fits in there nice and easily. You can have him like driving around. And then if you want to take his gun, you can just put it on the side of the car right here, or you could just leave it off in total. So I really do like that. Let's move on to the tree build. Taking a look at the tree build here, you can see some nice little leaves up in the front here, which can move just for that nice detailing, as well as a dark tan masonry brick just for some more detail, as well as some little bones kind of overarching and protecting this moonstone here, which is actually the orange werewolf one. You can see that nice print on there, kind of a wolf howling at the moon, which also comes in the Monster Fighter Castle set. So be careful to look out for that review on this Halloween, actually, on October 31st. So I'm excited to see what you guys think about that. And then you could also see in here some trans orange type of bricks in the back. That adds a nice level of depth and detail to the set, as well as just a lot of sloping here, just to give it that whole tree vibe. And it's a very blocky tree, but I think Lego was able to, or wanted to do that so that they can actually incorporate this play feature here, which you can actually see there's like a little knob and there's some little tree branches, as well as these ones up in the front here. You can see some little Technic pieces jutting out. And if you press down on this red piece, these will actually kind of almost break apart if you press down on it hard enough. This one you can see kind of fell over. I'll give you a little front view right real quickly. You kind of see how it kind of almost collapses, and that is because this little slot right here, if you put your werewolf kind of just sitting right there, you can see him. Do be careful because this does fall off super easily, so I'm just going to take it off, and he will actually lunge if you get it to be good enough. Yep, you saw how he kind of just fell off there. I'll try and get it at a better angle just so that you can see it a little bit better. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so basically that is so that you can have him back here, and you can kind of have like your car just pull up, and then he can actually jump from the back and peer through, or actually just jump onto the guy here and attack him, and that he can kind of almost surprise attack him, and he can also protect his moonstone from being taken. So I do love that feature of the set. Overall, for $20, I think you're getting an excellent value. I think that this set would have been great and is still great to buy nowadays, especially for that werewolf minifigure. I would highly advise you get that set, as well as if you have an emotional or nostalgic love for the older mummy type Orient Expedition sets, then I would definitely advise picking this set up, because it'll give you the kind of vibe with the car right here. So I will say that that's a good plus to the set. And I also like the play feature. I do remember getting this set as a kid and playing with that and loving that feature. Now, I guess it doesn't really work the best because the joints have gotten older, but I bet if you get a newer model of this set, they'll work pretty fine. So that's really going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. We're going to be having some awesome Monster Fighter reviews, as well as Star Wars reviews later this week. I hope you guys also like the scenery of this video. I did film it up in the tree fort that my dad had built us. So, I'm not too sure if I'm going to do any other reviews up here. I may do an indoor build, but that's pretty much it for me today. So, Indie Brick Productions is out, and may the brick be with you.